move on to our final part of our morning program. So we have the closing message of the Vice-Chancellor for Research and Extension of the University of the Philippines, Los Baños, Dr. Nathaniel C. Bantayan. Sir Nathaniel?
Good morning. In the past 2 years, we have been dealing with the COVID pandemic and we do not even know when this will end. We've been facing difficulty after difficulty. The political and social situations in the Philippines require us to be resilient, critical, and innovative. And now, as we slowly ease into a new phase, a new normal, and comparably perhaps safer environment, due to the learnings that we've had in the past 2 years, the new call is for us to remain true to our core values in anticipation of future disruptions. I hope that the challenges we faced and triumphed in the past years gave us a strong realization that our world and times are bombarded with much volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity, or VUCA. All at once, everything and anything and even nothing can happen. But more than the realization, our institutions and groups are compelled to be more prepared or anticipate the range of adversities we may encounter. So, as we celebrate the 46th year of the UPLB Museum of Natural History, we are ensuring that another landmark through revisiting MNH's new list of partnerships, the Fruitful Research, and rich museum collections already digitized and being digitized as we speak, using this as our new takeoff for our next big steps in pursuit of instruction, research, extension, and public service for our Philippine biodiversity. Let me take this opportunity to sincerely thank and commend the UPLB MNH, Director Marian P. De Leon, their passionate administrative staff, the pool of outstanding research and extension personnel, skilled museum curators who are UPLB colleagues, and even the dedicated museum interns for constantly responding to the many calls of going out of the shell filled offices and spaces, tirelessly and passionately offering our findings, recommendations to our community, our peers, not only here in the Philippines but abroad. The fruits of your research undertaking about our lush natural history, inspired by our university's commitment to expand the fields of expertise and specialization and to contribute to the world's body of knowledge, and now ripe perhaps and can be proudly reported and published. And now, even the museum's digitized collections are strong proof of your strategic foresight and response to future proofing UPLB and future proofing the Philippines as we continue to uphold our responsibility to the younger generation, an ever flourishing and well documented Philippine natural history. Let me also congratulate and thank our accomplished guests and seasoned UPLB researchers who have all given us astonishing and laudable updates on the identification and documentation of birds, shrew mice, rodents, bukbuk or the little weevils, moths, flowering and woody plants, and even the various discoveries of many more novel species. True enough, what better way for a museum to reflect the UP brand of excellence than to share our knowledge to our fellows through various traditional and emerging platforms like this gathering. And despite the many adversities we are conquering these days, we reflect on it and these seem like we have indeed reached the exciting part. An addition and testament to the museum's 46 years of research, extension, and public service, we've enjoyed yet again in making science more understandable and familiar to our seemingly mundane yet fascinating day to day lives. For this, I extend my sincerest thanks to our participants for holding the torch with us and sharing the responsibility to be ever curious about our environment and to be passionate in exchanging our knowledge and skills in environmental management and conservation. And so, me also commend the efforts of the museum in amplifying the reach of our findings, not only to the UPLB, but also to the national and international academic, civil, and public communities, be that in person or online. MNH has continuously sparked the interest and nurtured the burning passion of our young Filipinos to explore and protect the environment, document and preserve the Philippine biodiversity, and pursue relevant degrees as advocates of biodiversity research and conservation. But since this session is only the first part, I remain as excited as you are to learn from these succeeding activities, as we will get to know more of the museum's updates on its research and extension activities, like the collection management, museum website, digitization efforts, and database management, on community and institutional linkages and partnerships that were newly established, and on efforts for cave conservation, management, and tourism. In the midst of all this news, our mission is nothing short of finished. We still have a lot of forests to explore and a lot more plants and animals to know, study, and describe. So let me go back to my earlier question. Narito na ba tayo sa exciting part? Or papunta pa lamang? Perhaps it would be more meaningful to look at this year in the museum's history as how we look at our biological diversity. We see things for the first time, and we then act on it and learn from it. But when we have moved to another spot and choose to revisit, we may still be able to find something new to work on. There's quite a few exciting parts, as we say, in our efforts to discover and learn more of our natural environment. And so, again, warm greetings to the UPLB Museum of Natural History. Happy 46th anniversary, Padayon.